Okay, everybody, first of all, I hope you're well. I hope you and your loved ones are in good health, okay? I'm making this video because for a lot of people, for them to understand what's going on, they need an actual explanation as to what's going on. Why? Because the media is not going to talk about it. So clearly, then it becomes our duty to speak about it, okay? So here's how it goes, okay? What's happening currently in the Middle East, okay? But I wanna explain it to you as if it's happening in the UK. Okay, say for example, my friend John lives in central London. Okay, we all know central London is one of the most expensive places in the UK. Am I right saying that? Right. So say my friend John lives in central London, and let's say I don't even live in the UK. Okay, let's say I don't even live in the UK. My friend John lives in central London. I don't even live in the UK. Then all of a sudden I show up. I come, say for example, from Germany. So I come from Germany. And then I say, hey John, the house you live in, the neighborhood you live in, belongs to me. Now John starts questioning, hey, what do you mean this belongs to me? Because this clearly is my land. My father, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, for the last 100 years, we lived in this land. That's what my friend John argues. Then I say, John, I belong to this land. John, where you live, your neighborhood, your school, your hospitals, your parking, your garage, everything belongs to me, John. And then John says, what do you mean? Then I say, John, it belongs to me because my religion says so. John, everything that you have belongs to me. So John, I give you 1 week, John. It's time to evacuate. Now John starts questioning what's going on, and then I bring a letter. Hey John, this is from the court. Okay? This is from the court. And I fund the court. Okay? And I fund the court.
Who's in charge of this?
So now, imagine I fund the court so that the court can evacuate John for me. Then I don't do that to only John. I get my cousins and I get my friends from Germany, and we all come to central London and we say this land belongs to us. Why? Because our religion says so. So now John, I give him an option. John, option number one is you go to a place that I'm going to give you. Okay, let's say for example, one of the worst places in London. Say for example, Slough. Okay, let's say Slough is a good place, but let's say for example, it's not a great place like central London. So I tell John, you, your neighbors, your uncle, your auntie, your sister, your brother, your niece, John, everybody that you have in your neighborhood has to go to Slough. Now John says, wait, but then I tell him, John, that's option number one. Option number two is you stay at this land, and guess what, John? I'm gonna bomb your house with your family in it, John, and you. So now John says, wait, hold up. I don't want me and my family to die. You know what? We will evacuate. We're gonna go to wherever you tell us to go. So now John leaves. And the people that live in the area also go with John. Now then what happens is John, he sees us, and then guess what we're doing? Now I'm bringing more of my cousins, my friends, my neighbors from Berlin, from Munich, from Germany, and guess what? We're just taking John and his neighborhood one at a time out of London. We're taking them to Slough, outside of London, okay? Countryside. Now, guess what John and his family say? John and his friends, John and his neighborhood, guess what they say? They say, hey, this is not fair. So we're gonna throw stones at Muhammad and the people in central London. How they evacuating us and taking us to places with less, no clean water, electricity 3 hours a day. This is not fair. So guess what John and his friends do? They throw stones at our windows, and then they broke our windows. And guess what we see in central London? Wait, these guys are rebelling. They're throwing stones at our window. You know what? Let's throw and launch RPGs against them. Let's launch RPGs against them. And guess what? We get rid of them. And guess what? We also fund the mainstream media. And guess what they say? Their camera is focused on the stones that are hitting our windows. Okay, now, who's the terrorist here? I, Muhammad. Then I become the terrorist. Why? Because I'm evacuating, I'm getting rid of John and his family. I'm taking them, I'm saying, John, you, your friends, your neighborhood, off, John. Why? Because my religion says so. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how can you justify that I'm not a terrorist doing that? And guess what? That's exactly what's happened to Palestinian people right now. They are being evacuated of their land. Okay, they are given 3 hours of electricity a day. They have literally two-thirds of the country of Palestine. They live literally with no clean water. And guess what? We still think this is a two-sided state. Yes, don't get me wrong, this is a two-sided problem. Why? Because I'm the occupier and John is the occupied. So if you have social media, speak up about what's happening. Okay? And I'm telling you, if you don't speak up about it, that means you're with the occupiers. So with that said, have a great day, everybody, and let's stay awake because mainstream media is not going to report this. Stay tuned, more content like this from social media. Have a great day, everybody.